Remember E. Jean Carroll? Sure you do, in just the same way you'd remember a bout with dysentery. She was a soldier in the Never Trump Wars of the early 20s. She served on the front lines and was highly decorated to the tune of tens of millions of dollars for her sudden, well-timed recollection of a life-changing psychological trauma allegedly suffered at the hands of Donald Trump. She claimed Trump raped her in a department store, which is a pretty unlikely place to commit such a crime, way back in the mid-1990s. She also won a defamation suit against the president. Of course, there was no evidence to bring criminal charges of rape against our president, but a kangaroo court nonetheless ordered he cough up millions of dollars and hand it over to his accuser. Carroll later went on MSNBC and joked about it with leftist host Rachel Madcow, offering to take her on a shopping spree with Trump's money, because that's exactly how someone who has finally received justice would be expected to act. Anyway, now the Justice Department is investigating Carroll for perjury, which is a felony, for her part in this extremely dubious affair. Carroll testified in 2022 that she didn't receive any outside financial help for her lawsuits against President Trump. But it turns out billionaire LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman told the judge and Trump's lawyers that a non-profit of his did help pay some of her legal expenses. And this was reported in the New York Times in 2023. Now, Hoffman was an Epstein Island frequent flyer and a major Democrat donor. He's given tens of millions of dollars to Democrat candidates and causes, including almost $700,000 to the Biden Victory Fund. That being the case, it's not hard to imagine that he could have been motivated to bankroll a major campaign in the war on Trump, and it doesn't seem like a perjury charge against Carroll would be hard to prove if what these reports are saying is true. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It sure would be a shame, though, if she had to forfeit all that money and spend the rest of her miserable life in prison. We can only dream, for now anyway.
First thing, Rachel, you and I are going to go shopping. We're going to get completely new wardrobes, penthouse,